This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So in WebDriverIO series today, we will talk about how to handle drop-downs, how to select the value from the drop boxes or drop-down. So let's see, I have this particular application where Facebook.com, and this is the first Facebook login or sign up page is available, where you have three drop-downs, right? This is day, this is month, and this is year. So I want to select the value from these three drop down and how to do that. So if you inspect, let's see the first guy, and it's saying that having the select class. So to handle this, guys, similar way, just like in Java and Selenium, we used to have select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. These three methods are available. Same thing, we have these three methods are available over here as well. So if you go to on their API documentation, it's written select by index, select by visible text, and select by attribute. It means select by value attribute. You can do that. So let's see how to do that. So if you see select by visible text saying that, okay, you just need to pass the text, you create the locator and pass the text over there. So let's do it. So I'm not going to create a page for this. You can create a page object and you can call it. I'm directly creating a test over here. Right click on it and go to new file, and let's create a name. I'll simply say dropdown.js. Okay, in this particular dropdown.js, what I'm going to do, I simply write that something that describe, I simply write dropdown handling function like this, and I'll quickly create one it. I simply write, let's see, select um, select dropdown value by, okay, by text, comma, function, bracket like this. And now I'm going to do my browser dot URL, and what will be the URL? Facebook.com. So this is my URL, facebook.com, and you just simply enter facebook.com. After that, what we have to do, we have to create a locator. So I'll be creating a locator, and this time my locator is hash, and ID is available. You can see that for the day. You just inspect the first guy, the first drop down, and you see ID equal to day. So I'll be using hash day over here. So you got the web element, and I simply say that, okay, dot select, I just copy paste select by visible text. So you just go there, select by visible text, okay, dot select by visible text, and whatever the value you want to select. So let's see, in the day I want to select let's see 10th, something like this, right? So select the value, drop down value by text, and that's it. And just to showcase you so that you can visualize, I mean you can see that, I simply write select dot browser dot pause for 3 seconds, right? So let's run it. So how will you run it? To run this, I'll be using same thing, npm test space hyphen hyphen space hyphen hyphen spec space dot test package and dropdown.js. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Instead of dropdown.js, I'll just rename it to dropdown test.js. Okay, because this will be my test. So test.js, and I'll be writing dropdown.test.js, and let's run it. So you see that, okay, yes, browser is getting launched and it's selecting 10th from here. Fine, perfect. Same thing, what I'll do that you can create one more edge block. Now this time, let's see, I'll be using, instead of day, I'll be using for month. So I'll be using month, and month you try to inspect, you will see ID equal to month is available over here, right? So I'll take month, and then I'll be writing month over here, and which month you want to select. So let's say you want to select April, right? And let's wait for 3000 milliseconds, and let's run it again. Okay, same thing I'll be doing for, instead of select by visible text, you can do it, or okay, let it be like this. So select drop down value by text, and this is for the day. Or I'll do one thing, I'll just write this line over here like this. Select month, day, and year. So the ID for year is year, and let's see, I want to select 1990 over here like this, right? So let me comment this guy for time being, and let's see this is working or not. So for all these three locators, I'm using 10th April 1990 select by visible text. So let's run it, and it should see 10th April 1990 got selected. Perfect. And your test case got passed over here, right? Now I'll do one thing, just uncomment, and instead of now by text, I'll be using by index. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use the index. So we have another method that is called select by index. So select by index, it means you have to pass the specific number over there, that where exactly the value is available, on which index the value is available. So you can see that we can pass the select by index and it will be a number. So let's see, I want to select this time ninth month I want to select, and just copy this guy and one for year. So this is for day, and this is for month, and this is for year. Let's see, right? And I want to select the day is, let's see, third. Okay, month is ninth month, and index, let's see here, I'm passing something 13th, whatever. Okay, and then let's see it is working or not. So let's run it again. So select by index, also we will see that. So first time it will select 10th April 1990, browser will be launched again, and then 3rd September 2008 got selected because September is the ninth month, and 13 is a 13th position is for 2008. So by index also perfectly working fine. Okay, now if you want to use, just select this, and by attribute value, how will you use that? For this we have another method. This is called select by attribute. You can see that you can select by attribute. So how to do that? You simple pass select by attribute method value and whatever the value is available. So select by, let's see, from the day, select by attribute, and we can see that the value is available, and I'll simple pass the value comma which value you want to select. So let's see, I want to select, let's see, this time 25th, right? Or you inspect, let's see, once again this day. If you select 25, okay, so this 25th value will be selected. So value equal to 25 attribute. Select by attribute. Which attribute? Value attribute. You can see that value is the attribute, right? And what is the attribute value? So I'll be passing 25 over here. Like the same thing I'll be doing for month and year. Sorry, month and year. So I'll just change the ID once again, month and year, and this time select by attribute value. And this time, let's see, I'm passing whatever the value is there for the second guy. For the month, I'm passing, let's see, the value is something eighth value or seventh value, let's see, right? So I'll be passing the value is 7, and for this guy, let's say I'm passing the value is 10, right? But the value is written in double quotes, right guys? So let me try with double quotes. It's not the index, it's a value, right? And let's see, let's run it again. First time 10th April 1990. second time 3rd September 2008, and the third time, okay, third time it's failing. It's saying something attribute value equal to 10 not found. Okay, oh yeah, so we have to check this attribute, and you open this. It's saying the value we have to pass, the specific number we have to pass. Okay, so let's say I'm passing 2015, not 10, sorry, 2015 we have to pass. Okay, so let's run it again and let's see. 10th April 1990, first time, then by index 3rd September 2008, and the third time 25th July 2015. Perfect, right? And all three tests, you can see that everything got passed over here, right? Like this, you can simply do that, all these things. Now let's see. I want to print all the values from the drop down. So how will you do that? So for this, if you see that as such, we don't have any direct method like get options or something like this. Okay, if you see that we have get attribute, get CSS, but in Selenium with Java, we have a method that is called get options, which will give you what are the different options are available inside the select tag. And then you can simply directly iterate and then simply you can use it. But here we don't have any method, something like this. It means the scenario is what I want to do that I want to select, let's say I want to print all the values, whatever the values are available in day, month, and year. So how will you do that? So for doing this, we cannot use it like this. So for doing this, we have to use a simple for loop concept over here. So I simply write one it function, and then I'll be writing something that get all values from the drop down, comma function. Okay, and I'll be launching the URL. Okay, launch the URL. Now let's say I want to get the value from month dropdown. Okay, or let's see, start with day dropdown. So I simply write $day. Okay, create the web element, and then first you have to click on it, guys. So let's see, I simple, or let's not click on it. You simply create $day like that. But here you see that inside the $day, you have multiple options. So if you create something like this, $day, you give me all the options. So it will give you one of 32. It means we have to use the concept of find elements. So for finding the multiple elements, we have already seen that we have to use double dollar instead of single dollar, right? So what I'm going to use, I simply write double dollar bracket, right? Like this, and then we have to use hash option over here, the CSS letter like this, day, and give me all the options, and this will give you a list. Okay, so let's see, I'll store in a particular list variable over here, and then first I'll check what exactly the length. So I simply write uh, console.log, and I simply print the list dot, okay, list dot length, list dot length, and so let's see, I'll simple print in this way. Length is comma list dot length, and for time being I'll do one thing, I'll skip other test cases, no need to execute again and again. Skip this one also, and then skip this guy also. Okay, so like this, with the skip keyword you can skip other test cases. Now it will execute only this guy. So let's see what is happening. Okay, so perfect, test case got passed, and you can see all three test cases got skipped, only one guy got passed, get all the values from the drop down, and it's saying the length is 32. You can see that length is perfect. So length is 32. It means 32 values are there in the drop down, in the day drop down. So 31 are the dates, right? You can see that. I can show you once again. See, 31, 1 to 31 plus a day is also available. So total 32 values are available. So the length I'm getting, length is 32. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to print all the values from this particular list. So what we have to do, we have to use a for loop for that. So I'll be using a for loop. Okay, I generate a for loop like this, a for loop, and I'll create one. Let's see, index I is equal to, from where I have to start from 0, and I less than what, my list dot length method I'll be using, and then I plus plus, right, and I plus plus, and then I'll be using the bracket notation. From the list you give me all the I, and then I'll be storing in a variable, let's see, constant, something like this, constant element is equal to this. It means each and every element I'll be getting over here. And then from here, what I'm going to do, I simply write console dot log. It means from this particular element you give me the text. So get text over here. I'll be printing the get text method. Simple. It means you iterate the entire list, get the list of I one by one, and from this particular element you simple get the text and then print it on the console. So let's see it's printing for the day or not, right? So let's clear the console and run it again. Now you can see that test case got passed and it's printing all the values on the console. You can clearly see that like this. Can you see that? See, it's starting from, see here. This is a day, then 1, then 2, right? Then 3 over here, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the values are getting printed over here. Same formula if you apply for month. So let's see, month option, and you run it again. It means all the month, it means 12 plus 1, 13 values. You can see that 12 months plus month is also a value. So 12 plus 1, 13 value should be printed. So if you run it again on the console, let's see, test case got passed, and you can see that all the values. You can see that December, November, October, September getting printed like this, right? And if you really want to print with the index, you simply write I, comma, with index. Now you run it, it will tell you where exactly the index of each and every element also it will be printed. So yes, it got passed, and okay, 1 second. Okay, okay, this time length got 0. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, yeah, now you can see that December is the 12th month, 11th month is November, 10th month is October, 9th month is September, 8, 7 is July, 6 May, 4, 3, 2nd February, and January is the first month. So simple like this, you can simply print it on the console. Okay, now what I want to do, when after printing on the console, I'll do one thing. I'll just capture this particular thing, okay, with a if condition. So I'll put a if condition over here, that if element dot get text triple equal to, if something is equal to, let's see, from the month, if it is equal to March, you select March from there, right? So how would I do that? It means you get the element and simple dot click on it. You simply click on it, and then that is my targeted. Okay, hey, you select March, click on it, and simply you break the loop. So because my target is what? My target is to simple select the March and simply break the loop. So let's see, it should select March. Let's run it again. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll put a browser.sleep so that you can actually see it by your own. So I'll do one thing. Once this is done, I'll put a browser.pause over here, and let's run again. Okay, now you can see that March got selected. Perfect. So you can change any number over here. I mean, any value over here, it will be selected. So this will be an interview question, guys, that how would you select without using the select by index or select by attribute or select by value, okay, or select by visible text. How to write your code? So first you get all the list options from this particular list and then start a for loop and then simple use it. Same thing we used to do in Selenium. Now this kind of logic will work for, okay, where the select tag is not available, guys. Remember these three methods, select by index, select by attribute, and select by visible text will work only and only when the drop down HTML tag is select. Then only it will work, right? You can see that select for day, select for month, and select for year. The HTML tag is select only. It will work only with select tags. What if there is a drop down which does not have any select tag, right? In that case, you have to use approach like this. Okay, so please practice on some other different browsers. I'm sorry, on different drop downs, and let me know if you have any issues. I'll try to cover more complex drop downs. Okay, and then if you're able to solve some really complex drop down, you can show me your code, and I can also refer your code, right? Because this is JavaScript, and then it's really new thing for all of us. So, but something like this, we can use it very smartly, very beautifully like this. Okay. So that's all for this particular video, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying WebDriverIO. This is something very, very important tool, guys. Please try to learn, practice it properly, and it will be a very good extra addition, okay, in your portfolio, because now a lot of companies they have started using JavaScript based tools. So Java is still there, but it's a good, okay, value addition in your profile as well. That okay, you are learning JavaScript with WebDriver, and WebDriverIO is one of the best tools. And then if you're learning WebDriverIO later on, you can start learning Protector or maybe Cypress or Puppeteer and all those tools also. You can simply use it, right? So that's why WebDriverIO, among all of these tools, I'm really finding it really cool. Okay, very simple, very straightforward. So that's all for this particular video, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.